Students, today we will start the different types of soils. We will discuss the different types of soils which are found in India. So let us begin. There are 6 different types of soils found in India: black soil, laterite soil, alluvial soil, desert soil, mountain soil, red soil. These are the 6 different types of soils which are found in India. The very first soil is your alluvial soil, which is the most fertile soil and widespread soil found in India. This type of soil is mostly used for the agriculture purpose. Most of the crops are being cultivated on this type of crops. It is found due to the deposition of the fine silt and alluvium by the rivers. As we know, the northern plains on which the alluvial soil is found, and northern plains is formed by the interplay of 3 different rivers, that is Ganga, Brahmaputra and Indus river. These rivers are carrying the sand, silt and clay, different sediments, and deposit it on the northern plains. It is found in the northern plains, that is Gujarat plains and the coastal plains. It consists of sand, silt and clay. It is divided into Khadar and Bhangar, that is 2 different types of alluvial soil is there, that is Khadar and Bhangar. Khadar is your new alluvial soil, that is the new alluvium, and Bhangar is the old alluvial soil, that is old alluvium. It contains soil nutrients such as potash, phosphoric acid and lime, so it is fertile and good for the growth of the sugarcane, rice, wheat and pulses. The difference in the Bhangar and the Khadar: Bhangar is your new old alluvium, and Khadar is your new alluvium. Bhangar is the largest part of the northern plain and is composed of the old alluvium soil. The floodplains formed by younger alluvium are called Khadar. They lie above the floodplains. They resemble terrace-like structure. The soil in this region is renewed every year and is highly fertile in the Khadar region. Means the soil which is fit for the cultivation of the different types of crops is your Khadar soil, that is new alluvial soil. It is renewed by the flood every year. Bhangar, the soil of this locally known as Kankar and is composed of calcareous deposits. When the bigger particles of the rocks are deposited in the Bhangar region and it is not fit for the cultivation of crops. Khadar is the region is very suitable for the intensive agricultural activities. So this is the difference between Bhangar and Khadar. Now second one is your black soil. Black soil is formed by the weathering process of the igneous rocks. That's why its structure, texture and color is different from the other soil. It is also known as regal soil. Rigor, that means cotton, and it is best soil for the cotton cultivation. That's why it is also known as black cotton soil. Most of the Deccan plateau is occupied by the black soil. The high water retaining capacity, it is one of the best feature of the black soil. It is having the high water retaining capacity. Soil is sticky when wet and shrink when dried. Self-flowing is a characteristic of the black soil as it develops white cracks when dried. So these all are the features of the black soil. As we had discussed that alluvial soil is rich in potash, but this soil is deficient in phosphorus. Alluvial is rich in phosphorus, but this is rich in this is deficient in phosphorus, nitrogen, and organic matter. But black soil is rich in iron, lime, calcium, potassium, aluminum and magnesium. Its color is deep black and light black, deep black to light black. It is mainly found in the Deccan Tract, that is the region of the Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. The third type of soil which is found in our country is your red and yellow soil. They are mainly in the low rainfall area, like in Madhya Pradesh region they are found. They are porous and friable structure. The absence of lime, concord, that is impure calcium carbonate, and it is deficient in lime, phosphate, manganese, nitrogen, humus and potash. So whenever farmers wanted to use this type of soil, they have to use some chemical fertilizers or manures to maintain the fertility of the soil. Then only the cultivation is possible on this type of soil. The color of this soil is red and because due to the diffusion of the iron in the crystalline and metamorphic rocks. The lower level is reddish yellow or yellow. That's why its name is the name of this soil is red and yellow soil. Its texture is sandy to clay and loamy. The crops which are mainly grown on this part of the soil is your wheat, cotton, pulses, tobacco, oilseeds, potato. It is found mainly in Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand. As we know, in all these areas the rainfall is very low. Third is your laterite. Fourth is your laterite soil. This name came from the Latin word that is later, which means brick. It is becomes so soft. This soil becomes so soft when wet and so hard when it is dried. These are mainly found in the areas of high temperature and high rainfall. These are formed as a result of the high leaching due to rainfall. What is leaching? When the top layer of the soil get washed away. The top layer, fertile layer of the soil get washed away. It is known as leaching process due to high rainfall. So, laterite soil organic matters of the soil will be removed fast by the bacteria as it is high temperature, and humus will be taken quickly by the trees and the other plants. Thus, humus content is very low. That means in the laterite soil, two conditions are there. One is there is high rainfall, and due to high rainfall leaching takes place. That is, the top layer of the soil get washed away by the high rainfall. And second is due to the high temperature, the bacteria which helps in maintaining the humus level, that is, which helps in the decomposition process, they get destroyed due to the high temperature. That's why the humus content is low in the laterite soil. Laterite soil are rich in nitrogen, potassium, lime, humus. They are in red color due to the presence of the iron oxide. Rice, ragi, sugarcane and cashew nuts are cultivated mainly on this type of crops, this type of soil. It is good for the cultivation of tea, coffee and cashew nut also. It is mainly found in the Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Odisha and Assam. Arid soil. Arid soil, they are seen under the arid or the semi-arid areas. They are deposited mainly by the wind activities. Means, as we know that in arid or semi-arid areas, when the strong winds are blowing, the soil particles are very loose and the strong winds carry the soil particles from one place to another. They carry from one place and deposit it anywhere else. The arid soil contains high salt, that is, they are having the high salinity feature because of the high temperature, because of the arid climatic conditions. They are having lack of moisture and humus because of the high temperature. Conquered or impure calcium carbonate content is high, which restricts the infiltration of water. Its texture is sandy, color is red to brown color, and it is mainly found in the western Rajasthan because they are that part is having the arid climatic conditions. Last, the soil which we have to discuss here is your forest soil. Forest soil is mainly found in the forest areas where sufficient rainfall is available. The soils vary in structure and texture depending on the mountain environment where they are found. Means, according to the environment of the mountains, the soil is dependent. Means, according to the mountain, the climatic condition of the mountain, like various types of mountains are there: evergreen forest, deciduous forest, mangrove forest. So the soil depends on the climatic condition of that particular type of forest. They are loamy and silty on valleys. Near the valleys, these soils are loamy and they are containing more moisture and humus also. But when you will go on the upper slopes towards the high altitudes, the soil becomes coarse. They are not very fine. In the snow mound areas of the Himalayas, means where the area which is covered with snow, they experience denudation and are acidic with the low humus content. The soil found in the lower valleys are fertile. Fertile because why the soil in the lower valleys are fertile? Because the soil particles, that is sediments, are carried away by the rivers, and they are carrying the fertile sediments with it, and they used to deposit it near the valleys. That's why in the valleys, lower valleys, the soil is very fertile. What do you mean by soil erosion? That we will discuss in our next video.